What is up, all my nerdpole geeks and freaks, and today we are reviewing the 2007 Transformers Movie Edition Bonecrusher. I hope you guys like that new intro that I just made. So if you don't like it, don't hate on it. Okay, so to start off with this review, we're going to be looking at his vehicle mode first, then robot mode. It's going to be the layout that I always do. So looking at him, it's a pretty cool figure. He has a sticker right here that says bonecrusher on it. I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but that says bonecrusher. And very minimum paint apps on him. He has a couple, like on the windows and on these little bits right here. But other than that, he doesn't really have any others. Here's him from underneath. Kind of see what's going on, you know, and then you kind of can't. For 2007, this figure has some pretty decent ingenuities. So we'll be looking at those whenever I start to transform the figure and all of that. Please excuse the background noise. My brother is playing the game and he won't mute it. So to transform this figure, what you want to do first is come here. I like to bring this down all the way, just to get it up out of the way. And you kind of first start to just move everything out of the way and unpeg panels and move them and stuff. So you're going to get your finger in here and pop this panel out. Okay, do that on both sides. Just, it's really hard and tricky. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So now you can move this up like that. And then I like to take this piece and shift these up like that. Like I said, you're just moving a crap ton of things out of the way. So then you want to take these wheels here and move them out until they kind of click in that position. They'll make this click sound like that. Okay, and then you want to take your finger and get it up in here. I like to just move this panel out of the way. I don't really know if you have to, but I do just in case. I don't want these breaking or anything. So, wow, there's like no lighting in that. There you go. That's as far as that one goes up. And then now you have pretty much an exploded vehicle. So now you can start to transform this figure. Stand him up and split the cockpit or the cabin or whatever they call that part on vehicles open. Okay, and just kind of rotate them around like this, and then pretty much start to see them take shape. Then you want to take these legs, obviously, and rotate them, okay, and then rotate at the thigh, like that, and flip out the feet, and then you want to tab this in. Oh wait, before you tap this in, this is for 2007, I'm pretty sure this was some pretty cool articulation to transform it. It's on a double hinge right here. There's a hinge right there that tan piece is a hinge. So you want to shift it this way, then shift it this way, and it ends up, it's not directly in the middle, but it's close enough. I'll show you again from a further, probably better angle, like that. Okay, then you want to take this crotch plate pretty much and tab it in to the wheels. The best way to do that, and let me show you, there's little notches right there and there, and then they go into those tabs that are here and here. Let me adjust the camera because I ended up knocking over the camera. It's probably edited out, but so you want to, the best way to do this to me is rotate one wheel out the way and kind of rotate the other wheel or leg all the way in, and then bring this down, and then you can push the leg right into that tab, and then the other one you just push right in and it falls in place. Otherwise I seem to have a hard time. There you go. Okay, yeah, now let's get to the head. Just rotate this back and the head all the way up. And then the arms. Just bring them down and flip out the hands. Kind of see the little gimmick that they have, which is kind of stupid now. I mean, looking back on it, it's really stupid, but back then it was probably, it's probably cool. But there you have, well, okay. And then after you do that, you want to rotate around to the back and flip this up. No. Flip this down and then up. Okay, and then you want to split the sections like that and rotate them up. And you want to take this and rotate them. And I like to rotate them this way. That's the best way I like to angle them. And you can kind of see them in the back. I can definitely see them, but from the camera angle you can't really. But there you have 2007's movie edition bonecrusher. So let me just kind of adjust this. Yeah, he wants to fall over. But looking at this figure, I mean, it's a pretty cool figure. Well, there you have it. There's bonecrusher and his robot man. And so to to look at him from a distance, from where at my angle, you can definitely see him, like his little things in the back, and they're pretty cool. You can really position those however you want. Doesn't really matter. Just rotate this thing. This back claw, you can kind of, you can just angle it like this and get it how it is in the movie. It's up and over, and actually that doesn't look too bad. It's not perfect, but it doesn't look too bad. Just gotta get him standing. And that's another thing, getting him to stand it's a little tricky, without him plopping over. There you have him. Let me just adjust that just a little. This is possibly one of the coolest poses I can get him in right now. I tried to get him holding this car, but it's a bit too big. And it's a Transformer. If you want to see a review on this guy, just say I want a review, I guess. But most likely you guys don't, so I don't really care. Here you have bonecrusher in all of his crushing of bones glory. And it's a pretty cool figure, I guess. I mean, I still kind of like the figure, and it's from 10 years ago. I remember actually getting the figure whenever it first came out, and these arms, I thought they were the coolest thing. Yeah, little, 4, no, yeah, that would be 4. Huh. Little 4-year-old me thought that these were super cool. Super duper cool. So, yeah. I don't know, I may have been 5 around the time, because I think by the time we moved out, I was 4. So, I was most likely 5 at the time. But still, I thought those were awesome. These arms gimmicks are actually thinking that they were the coolest thing ever on this toy. Yeah, better than this for some reason. I don't know, I was weird. So, I always kind of compared this to a Scorpionox. I don't know, just the way it kind of reminds me of a scorpion. But, getting down to articulation. Looking at the figure, whoops. Looking at the figure, you have quite a bit of posability, I guess. The head is on a ball joint, so you get your typical ball joint articulation, you know. It's at a weird angle, though. You look up that far and down about that far. With this extended neck thing goes down that far. Then you have, let me move this thing on the back, which can swing, and then has this other bend right there, and then you also have an arm that goes up and down, and then this little thing can bend like that, and then you have these that are on their own posability things. So yeah, quite a bit of articulation there. Then you also have rotation here, kind of up and down here with the transformation joint, and down here, swivel here, and then you also have up and down here, and then bends right here and up right here, but that's more transformation with the wrist. Right here it swivels, it's on a ball joint, so it goes up and down. Again, swivels, bends about that far, goes that far forward. The feet, you know, it's on this little rocking joint because of that double hinge. And then you have this, which goes up and down, and then you can kind of pose this. Not really, I mean, you can do that, but I think it's meant to stay like that so you can actually keep him up. Never did any comparisons in vehicle mode, but we will do some comparisons in robot mode. Now, I know this figure isn't from 2007. He's actually from, I think it's 2009, which is Revenge of the Fallen, but I don't have the Optimus Prime from the first movie. So, here he is with Prime, which I don't think they're entirely accurate. I don't know. I would have to rewatch the movie and see. I think bonecrusher's a little taller than that. But yeah, there he is with Prime. Ironhide, which again, I don't know which movie he's from. I think that's the Dark of the Moon version, but I am not sure. And this Ironhide has a beautiful, beautiful head sculpt. Bumblebee, his Decepticon brethren, Barricade, Scorpionox, and Megatron, which is really, really tall compared to him. So, and again, I don't think that's accurate at all to the movie. So, I would like to thank you for watching this video, pretty much. And thank you for I think I have 12 now subscribers. Ever since I put up the Megatron video, I got more subscribers, like 2 more, which I thought was pretty cool. And then I also need to you make sure you guys go check out the second part to that video, the Lego Megatron G1 version, because it's hilarious. I smash it to bits because well, just go watch it and see why. But hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Nerdpool, and I am signing off.